affect my brain? Yes. Think about where you are right now. Are you able to focus or are you distracted? And how do you feel? Are you calm or do you have stress? As a child, I often found myself in places where my brain felt overstimulated, and in turn I felt agitated, like I couldn't function. I wanted to know what was happening in my brain, and I wanted to design places that made my brain feel good and not bad. Today, we can study these things in the field of neuroscience for architecture. This study emerged around the year 2000 when neuroscientists put rats in more exciting cages and showed that their brains were able to grow new neurons. Scientists compared rats living in standard cages with rats living in ones that were more spacious, had opportunities for exploration, more toys and hidden treats. The rats in these enriched environments had newly formed neurons, and not surprisingly, they were smarter too. They performed better on mazes than the other rats. Moving rats from a normal cage to an enriched environment showed changes in their brain in as short of time as just a few days. This suggests that places can change our brains and our behaviors, at least for rats anyway. But what about humans? Well, it turns out we too thrive in enriched environments compared to deprived environments, but more stimulation is not always better. For people who live in places with intense stimulation, like busy cities, where there's always flashing lights and honking horns, they may be in a state of chronic stress and may have higher rates of anxiety and other negative health effects. The more we understand about how environments affect our brains and behavior, the more we can design for health, well-being, and maybe even our performance on mazes too. So does architecture affect my brain? Yes, but what you probably want to know is how. So stay tuned for more episodes of Science and Design.